Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 2615. I'm your host Arwin, and before we start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit, and if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the gift card, PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are all in the description box below, or send me super chat over at the Rumble live chat when the show is live, or subscribe to my channel. Support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. I can really use it. Alright. Weather today is gonna turn around. I mean, it did get predicted in the weather, but looks like it's now a cloud bank out there. So yeah, no more blue sky, except for a couple of holes. But overall, it's just cloudy. It's not super thick clouded. It does feel like it's basically engineered, that it's formed out of chemtrails. So yeah, it just looks like today is gonna be a not so super sunny day. It does feel a little bit colder too, but I mean there's still it just still feels like there is plenty of warmth to go around. But yeah, just no nice and bright sun. Hey, see, now you get to see what it looks like. Sometimes it's kind of hard to focus for the webcam. on the sky when it looks like this, but it worked. Right. Hello everyone. It is Monday, the 27th of April 2026. Temperature 16 degrees Celsius with 44% humidity, 6 kilometers an hour wind and 10% precipitation. Yeah, forecast is that tomorrow it's going to be sunny again, and it's going to be very sunny up until Friday when it's going to be 23 degrees Celsius. Hey, that's actually less than they forecast the other day. It said 27 then. Now it's 23. Okay, fine. It's still nice and warm, so I'm not complaining. Looking forward to more sunny days. Before it gets clouded again. Right. Yeah. Rumble still stable. OBS stable. Internet connection stable. Everything's good. Still no word about the internet connection. I think they're still working on it, but still riding on the emergency internet replacement, and it's been working just fine. So yeah, I really don't have anything to complain about concerning that. I had a really good sleep this night. I actually managed to not stay up super late, and I got the magnesium supplements that I was talking about yesterday. Like I was just thought like, no, my body was just literally just continually asking for it. It's like, no, you gotta get it, you gotta get it, you gotta get it. So I just like, okay, screw it, I'm gonna get it. And man, has that made an impact. Oh, like I took the supplements, it literally made me like really want to go to bed almost immediately. And so I did, and it didn't get super late, and I had a really, really good night rest. And I just feel like it's like every muscle in my body is just like super relaxed. Like, it's great. I feel great. I feel very calm. So yeah, I hope everybody else has had a good weekend like that. Because I mean, it was a good week. And for me. Got a lot of things fixed. Right, now I just have to get through the entire month financially. Oh, it's just acting weird. Alright, still holding. Right. But yeah, had good dinner, had magnesium supplement. After having been quiet some time. Oh, the internet's going all weird again about the supposed shooter in the White House on Saturday. Everything's going ballistic with it. It is like almost like this is the newest thing, and so everybody responds to it and everything. And it's almost kind of funny to me, like not what happened or whether it happened or not, but just like how everything just boom descends upon it, takes it and just goes with it, and then everybody's like having an opinion about it and doing real like micro research on it and tying in what they were already conspiracizing, theorizing about, and weaving it into that. And it's just interesting to kind of look at it. Right, because I mean there were things going on. And it seems like it was very unlikely that the shooter could have come as far as he even did. So there might have been like a partial stand down. Partial. Because I mean eventually they did like get him. It's either that or it was real and people just couldn't, like even the security just couldn't believe it. Like they're so used to like, no, we do operations sometimes and you really have to show off, and then they always get heads up. And that because they basically didn't get a heads up and it just something suddenly real happened, they were just like, wait, what? It actually happens by itself? That might be it too. Like they were just like shocked. Like, wait, sometimes this is actually real? And they just couldn't believe it. And then they didn't react immediately. Right? It could be that too. Because I mean, these guys, these security guys, they're used to this kind of weird shit going on. They know it's a lot about optics. What they do. They're there to make it appear like it's all really secure. They have the system to deal with it too. Checking system, etc. And like have eyes in every direction and a very specific map of that. They got that planned out. But the actual anticipation of something out of nowhere actually happening, well, maybe they're just so not used to that really happening that they just didn't, they got caught flat-footed a little bit. Right, but I mean, overall, it does seem like it wasn't all one giant crisis act. The perpetrator was, well, looked like it seemed like a character that could actually do that, like a radical Marxist type teacher. And yeah, they are. That's who those guys are. And like in the past too, I was like divert back to like the 60s. There was a lot of like communist teachers, and they would like commit terrorist acts, and it would be teachers. Like that's what happens with them. They actually end up doing it, and it's crazy. So I think that it was actually real. But I mean, I think that maybe they are just like trying to make the best of it. In a way, it sounds weird, but because it was real and unexpected, different people just start to act weird. Like Erica Kirk was acting really weird about it. To kind of like draw in more attention, cause more flack, cause more flack. Damn it! What's the word? Clout. Just cause more clout and have a lot of people. Now there's people that think that Erica Kirk organized it or something. I mean, they go nuts with it. I mean, it goes very, very far. It's like all limits are off, and it's just a fantasized free-for-all for a lot of people. They're just like, oh, we're really into thinking that Erica Kirk is like the whore of Babylon, secretly, occultly, and so that means everything could be tied into her. There's people that probably do that with their spare time, and I mean, it must be very entertaining as a hobby to do that. But it is completely nonsense, though. I mean, it's just no. But still, a lot of people end up doing that and then just playing that out. And it just makes me think, like, a ton of, like, conspiracy researchers, people that dive onto it, they're not actually that serious about it. They like the meticulous research and the factoids and all that, but they're just seeing it like a game. They're not like, oh, we really need to, like, we're onto something real and we need to somehow learn how to communicate this to the world so they understand that we're right. Like, no, they're just playing games with it. That's what it really feels like. Tons of people are just playing games with it, and they're not taking it all that serious. So yeah, that's my my opinion about the White House shooter from Saturday and the situation surrounding that. I'm sure I'm gonna bump into more of it. Right. Oh yeah, I bumped into this little video and I thought it was very symbolic. It's just some video of a guy trying to poke a rock to make it like fall off a cliff for the fun of it. And yeah, sometimes something happens that you didn't really expect, but that you should be expecting because it can happen. Right? Just because something is there and you feel like poking it doesn't always mean you should be poking it. Alright, so let me show you what I mean. Just a minute 15. See? Just poking the rock there. It's kind of embedded. Just pushing it out and then eventually. It's probably already feeling like, should I really do that? And there's the reason why you shouldn't do that. And now the road's collapsed. That was literally on a mountain path. And now there's no more mountain path. Yeah, it's really necessary, right? Poking that rock. Look what you did now. Yeah, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Is the lesson you can learn out of this. Sometimes the price is a little high. That's why you shouldn't poke loose rocks on the side of a cliff. And especially if it's like this dusty kind of rock. If it's just really super solid stone mountainside, yeah, then it's not really dangerous. But when it's like dusty stuff like this, yeah, it's freaking dangerous, man. Don't do that. Alright, anyway. Hello, keep me in your fear. Good to see you in the Rumble chat. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, I bumped into another Trump video. False flag again. I thought it was kind of funny, but I mean, this is like the response from people, and it just doesn't really even feel all that serious. But I mean, it is something to consider. It is all kind of convenient, but I mean, at this point, any controversy at the White House or around Trump is convenient as a distraction, because the entire Iran situation is one colossal, insurmountable disaster, where the only way to win is to step away and just quit. But he won't do it. And so yeah, then anything else that might be happening might form some kind of distraction away from just that giant red hot nail that's just embedded in his eye. Like, it's just fucking insanely jarring. And so anything else that might be happening might draw attention away from it. So I get it, people would think that, but I mean, I don't think that they're even wanting, that they're creating controversy to make that happen at this point. I think they stopped trying. It's like, it's so bad, there's no more point in trying to cover it up. Anything that would cover it up or distract away from it is just going to be a Streisand effect amplification, which is probably correct, that it would work like that. So anyway, here's the video. Music video. Hilarious. Stupid, but it's fun. I like it. Arguably better than the original. I did not care much for that type of music when that came out. I thought it was like really stupid. But it being used for memes like this, that makes it really funny. I like it more this way. I like it more being used like as a meme with AI generated videos. I think it's fun. Anyway, hello JD Styles, good to see you. Nice of you guys to show up in my chat today. I appreciate it. Can somebody, by the way, explain to me why yesterday's video has such a low view count? I don't get it. There was a whole bunch of people actually live watching. Like, pretty high number. Like 20 or something. But then, afterward, the show had an incredibly low view count, and I don't get it. Like, what? And I mean, yesterday's show was really good. I was really on a roll. It's very esoteric, very into spirit mechanics, in the flow. So yeah, I mean, I liked yesterday's show. I'm gonna potentially watch it back. But, okay, JD Styles, that's kind of weird. So, what you're saying is you were at some car crash, somebody was there, walking up to it, he noticed, then he went back, dressed up, and came back like it was an event. And he wanted to be dressed well. I mean, yeah. Some people would do that. Right? Anything, even like an accident. I mean, people come together, so it is like an occasion. And some people will be vain enough to actually be like, oh, I'm gonna dress up nice so I can get like more attention in this event. Yeah, so I guess people do that, JD Styles. It's weird, but I mean, it's not unfathomable as to what motivates somebody to do that. I think I may have acted like that too in the past. Right, feel like really lazy, not really make effort to dress properly, and then something would happen outside, like a car accident or whatever, and then it's all like riled up, and then like, oh shit, quickly put on proper clothes so I can go out and take a look, because I didn't want to be seen all sloppy. So I mean, in a way I've done that. Right. But yeah, hope you had a good weekend. I have. Right, let's take a look around. What's happening in the world now? Jesus. Oh, I bumped, by the way, into some video on X. I didn't save it. I'm almost sorry now I didn't, because it was really interesting. It was like an imam kind of guy, but not like super Arabic looking or anything. So it's just like a regular African imam or something. Or maybe he was like Christian. I'm not sure, but he just, yeah. It didn't look very Western. But he was talking about like situation on how the US and Israel have been destabilizing the Middle East in the last 30 years or more. And then even like he said something that really stood out to me. Yeah, I think that also made me think that he was actually Islamic, because, well, guess what? He mentioned about Libya, right? And how there was like this color revolution, the Muslim Brotherhood, that basically stormed everything, took it over, and then, as he said, became apostates. Like they basically abandoned Islam. Yeah? So these supposed Muslims that are doing these revolutions and ruining shit, like the Marxist Muslims, they're being seen as apostates for what they do. Yeah, it's something that people in the West overlook a lot, and they just think like, oh, the migrant invaders, and they're like being organized and really hostile. They're Muslims. Yeah, they're not. I've been trying to tell you that, and so other people now also confirming that like, no, those people are basically apostates. They are fallen. They might still think of themselves as Muslims. They might think that they're part of that, but they're not behaving accordingly, and they would be rejected. Like, those people are no longer welcome in the mosques and shit. Like, you should really let that sink in again, right? I mean, just because they're like from a country that is predominantly Islamic doesn't mean that they are like approved Muslims. with what they do. Right? And again, I've made a comparison before. Like, imagine, like, I guess you could say, like, a South American country. A bunch of people from one nation, like, invade another, and that you'd all just go like, oh my god, look at all these Catholics, like, there's Catholic invaders, because the nation that they came from is Catholic. Well, those Catholics, the Catholic Church would probably not approve of, like, I don't know, their assault and torture and rape and murder and shit. So it's, like, not fair to just say, oh, they're all Catholics just because they came from a Catholic nation, when they're blatantly not behaving like how a Catholic is instructed to behave societally, right? I mean, maybe that helps you see why you just shouldn't say, oh, these organized New World Order, deep state, invited invaders, like military-aged men that just come in groups and they're very hostile to the locals, that are getting invited in Europe, especially Europe. I mean, we're noticing them here the most recently, the Loosdrecht batch that just were dumped in there without even asking. Like, they're not Muslims. They are, like, invited, they're apostates. They might have come from a Muslim country, but they basically given up on them and just became stooges to the deep state, to Satanists. And the Islamic world does not accept that. You're not supposed to do that. You don't then secretly get invited back and be like, yeah, good on you, you ruined them. Like, no, you broke the code. You're not supposed to behave like that. You've given in to Satan. Yeah? We gotta realize that. You gotta realize that every time you hear some accusation of just deep state invited illegal invaders, when they get called Muslims. They're not. They're per default not Muslims. Even if they present themselves as such, they're not. You gotta let that damn well sink in. Right? They're not. And I am, like, really insisting. Like, I'm gonna keep bringing this back up. Kind of whiny. I feel it's whiny, but it's just necessary because there is just this push of just associating Muslims with this disgusting tribal invaders that are, like, going over all lines of decency, and just they're monsters. Like, that's not Muslim. It's per default, you're not supposed to do that ever. Like, and there's no excuse of, like, oh, but they are at war with other nations. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Right? They're not part of an army that's been setting out to, like, we are going to invade this country militarily. They're not they are doing things covert, and that's not honorable. And like the soldiers too, like, if you're an Islamic real soldier, you're not just supposed to, like, torture and rape people and shit. That's evil. That's archaic. And I mean, yeah, that shit still happens, but that's, like, tribal behavior, and it is looked down upon by Islam. It's evil. It's in cahoots with Satan. That's how they see it. Because they have a lick of sense. Yeah, I mean, it's not all that different from Christianity, really. It really isn't. Islam is much more like Christianity than people would like to admit here. Right? The problem is not their religion. The problem is the baggage of their local culture, of their tribal behavior. That's the problem. It's not the religion they have. It's the rest. It's their cultural and tribal habits that they carry with them that the religion actually like doesn't really approve, but it kind of like, yeah, we can't get them to stop, so it's like, okay, well, we're not gonna approve of it. That's how they actually deal with it. And I mean, that's how Christian religion, like Catholicism, also deals with the different tribes, because they've also spread around a lot, and they have like jungle tribes that become Catholic. Well, they are still gonna have their jungle habits and their tribal behavior that then the Catholic missionaries and all that, they try to like say like you shouldn't do that, and like that takes a while, and sometimes it does, they still hold on to that, but they'll still be accepted as Catholic until they go over the line and just become monsters, right? When that happens. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does, depending on the circumstances. So it's the same. It's the same with Muslims. Because a Muslim that really holds to the codes, to the behavioral codes, they're very disciplined, very aware people that have like higher function and that do not just give in to animalistic behaviors at all. They're very spiritual in my experience. So yeah, I want that to be understood, that there is, on the populist side, on the right side, you could say, that there is this kind of like divide and conquer program that's being unleashed upon us by just saying like all the illegal invaders are Muslims. No, they're not. Right? Even if the deep state might think that they are Muslims, that they are using it, they're assimilating Islam or whatever, it's all just satanic delusional crap. Yeah? And Muslims that are not like imprisoned or directly under control of the New World Order satanic operators, that are actually a free people with their own leadership that keeps themselves apart, like they do not approve of that sort of thing at all. And I just want that to be understood out there, because scapegoating is just a very lowbrow thing to do, in my opinion. Just say like, no, it's everything bad is the religion on the other side. Like, that's really dumb, short-sighted, and indecent, spiritually indecent behavior to do that. Right, so anyway, that's an item for today. Might have to like put it in the title somehow. I don't know how. I'll figure it out. Right, but yeah, there's a video that directly links up to this, and I mean, this is just very typical, but like people think that Muslims are just like really degrading to non-Muslims and all that, and that's bullshit. That's nonsense. They are not. Actual Muslims are very Christian. What we used to know as Christian behavior. And I mean, there's still Christians that also do that. But yeah, just they're very similar. Anyway, let me play this video.
We're being invaded from within, and the enemy has an evil design.
How much for a plate of rice?
Only rice?
Just rice. Because I only have $1 on me right now.
$1
I know.
for rice?
Is that too little? How much would it be?
You want a sandwich? Do you want me to make you a sandwich? I can pay you for it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I only have $1 though.
It's okay, don't worry. Do you want to eat chicken or beef?
You sure?
Yeah.
Thank you. A chicken would be amazing.
Okay, a chicken, okay, you can have a sip. I'm gonna do that.
Why?
I'm gonna bring the food for you.
But why are you doing it for me?
It's okay.
I didn't think you were gonna give me a sandwich. Why?
No, it's okay, I'm gonna do it.
Thank you.
Do you like your sandwich spicy or regular?
Oh, whatever's easier for you.
Whatever you like.
Regular's fine. Thank you. Thank
I'll
you.
take a drink.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
Okay, don't worry. That's some napkins for you. Except
What's your name?
Zaina.
I'm Zachary.
I can't shake
Okay.
hands, I'm sorry.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you very much and have a good day.
Are you sure?
Yeah, take a look.
That's one of their things. The women don't shake hands with men. It's kind of weird. But I mean, yeah. So what? Just acting really nice. She's being a good Christian, as we would call it here in the West.
Do you believe in paying it forward?
Like I believe in it, but it's okay, don't worry.
Did you know today's World Pay It Forward Day?
No, I never heard about this before.
First person who's gonna be kind to me, I had a gift for you.
Yeah, and then they do
$1,000.
this, and this is kind of
Yes.
like tedious.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
She's not even interested in that.
You donate every month? Where do you donate to?
Back home.
Where's home?
This video makes me so angry. Marco Rubio needs to look into this woman and this restaurant, close them down and deport them. How dare she feed Americans? Or at least that's what MAGA would have you believe. But this is the reality of Islam in America. Go to any Muslim shop and they'll treat you the exact same way. Why? Because it's in the religion, it's in the culture. So my question to you is, have you ever met a Muslim in real life?
Yeah. Right? I like that. It's necessary. It's necessary for people to get real about this. Right? And that doesn't mean, oh, you have to become a Muslim. No. Oh, American women, European women, put on the headscarf. No. Don't have to do that. Right? Although, I mean, guys, Christian women used to wear headscarves. That was default. Like, it's not required by the religion. Like, you must do that. But, like, even then, like, the Christian women would still do it. In Orthodox Christianity, Eastern Orthodox, like, they still do it a lot. And that's why we typically associate, like, white women with a headscarf, like they're from Russia and that kind of region. They're Eastern European, like, we associate with that. That's because they still hold on to the old Christian habit of having women wear headscarves. Very similar to Islam. Yeah, because it used to be Christian. I mean, we all got liberated from all these things, and it's like, yeah, so basically it just got watered down. Yeah, we let Christianity get watered down, is what happened. And we think we're better because we let it get watered down. Is it really all that better? I mean, there's literally, like, churches out there that have lesbian pastors and LGBTQ flags, and that have weird modified Bibles and shit. Like, you think that that's good? You think that makes the religion better? I don't think so. All right. Anyway. I think I played all the video. I still haven't played the Hitler video. But I'm waiting for Viscosity to show up before I'm gonna play that. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day out there. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you're liking the show. What am I gonna do about the title? God, what is this? Okay, this is not really news. Yeah, the WHO, which is an advisory organization, is trying to become an enforcing organization to basically push their medical shit. But I mean, we've known that for like almost a decade now. At least since COVID, since 2020. But I mean, I've been hearing about that forever. Yeah, so I mean, make sure your country doesn't sign on to the WHO, because it's not gonna do any good. Guaranteed. Right. Just thought like making a little comment there, but I mean, it's, yeah. Oh, surprise, surprise, they're having a debate about climate policies, and especially the nitrogen policy. And guess what? The climate cultists that are in control literally refuse to even show up. So they're just committing sabotage. Like, they're undermining parliamentary procedures. They're in power and they're undermining the rules. Like, the procedures. It's ridiculous. And these people should not be in power at all. They have no respect for the government or the people. Especially what people want. Right. Okay, how am I gonna put this in the title? Right, I hope I got it right with the apostates. It might not be the right word for it. But I mean, they definitely do not praise them. Like they might say in their overall picture, like, oh, the West is breaking down and the West has been so evil to Islam and in that sense. But like they're not going to be like, oh, you're like a guy and you're raping their women? Oh, you're a really good guy. We praise you. No, they're not going to do that. Because that behavior is not approved. I mean, it's that simple. So yeah, that's again today Arwen is virtual signaling to the Muslims. Oh my god, he's compromised. I'm so compromised by Islam. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna declare Islam the devil like that, yeah. I mean, I've not talked to any Muslims, especially about these things in almost a decade. But I do like pay attention. Like I look around. I pay attention to the Muslims. I pay attention to Muslim place. And what do I pay attention to? I'm not like, hey, I'm gonna have a talk with you. No, I just look at them. Look at what their stance is, how they go about, what's going on inside of them, if they're really under tension, that kind of thing. Like what their spirit pool feels like, what their soul feels like, if they're burdened by shit. And the women, like with their headscarves, what they're like, if they're really gentle, or if they're like basically acting like Jews, which they usually are not. Yeah? I pay attention to them a lot. And like they're all pretty good people, really. And I mean, then there's like youngsters and guys that are like obviously Arabic in origin, or I don't know, somewhere further south, like Pakistani or something, a little bit more brown. And yeah, and they might be like acting a little bit annoying, like gangsters or whatever. Not really terribly, but just like being annoying, being pushy, not being very respectful. Maybe playing their annoying music loud, disrupting people. But I mean, they're obviously not Muslims. They're youth that is like, hey, we're free, we do what we want, and they're acting like tribalists. They're not being Muslims when they do that. Like they're not like, oh, we're Muslims and we're taking you over. No, they're just being tribal. They're not being Muslims. You're not. They were being Muslims, they'd literally get a job and stop pushing people around. Yeah? It's that simple. It's really that simple. Right? And in my view, like, if you're gonna have migrants for labor or whatever, I'd rather have them be Muslims than just non-religious people from there that are probably going to be very much surrendered to this kind of tribal behavior because they have nothing to impede that behavior. They're not following like religious Islamic code. They don't care about that, so they're just going to act out and be assholes. Yeah? No, the problem is, the real problem that we're facing in the West is that there's just too many foreign migrations, uncontrolled, but also just too many. Like, I have no objection to a country being open to other groups of people, that they have opportunities here and all that. But that's not what they're doing right now. They're like pushing like really vast amounts of people from a foreign nation that don't speak the language at all, that don't even give a shit about anything here. that didn't dream all their life to move to the Netherlands. Like, no, not that. No, just people that are like just groups of people that don't really give a shit. They're getting pushed into the country. They're getting bought into it by the deep state. Bribed almost to do it. And they're outnumbering the locals. It's like too much. Like, that is the problem. Not that foreign people could potentially move here legally and then make a life for themselves and respect our culture. Like, no, I'm for that. I'm okay with that. It's been like that for quite a while. And like, it went overall pretty well, like in the 90s and the 80s. It's not perfect, but I mean, it was okay. But they're just pushing it too much. So they're like on purpose breaking the whole thing by pushing too many people in that really don't give a shit about the country or the people that they're moving to, in between. And that's the problem. Right? They're ruining proper application of multiculturalism, and because in a multicultural society, the nation's culture, the original inhabitants, they should have priority, right? They have their culture, and then they tolerate other cultures too, as long as those other cultures are peaceful and respectful towards the main nation's culture, the host. That's the host, the original inhabitants, the main people of the nation. Those are the hosts people, and other cultures can come in, but they have to frickin' respect it. Yeah? And then it kind of works. It has upsides, it has downsides, but I mean, it's doable like that. But the problem is that opportunity to do it like that is getting wrecked by forced deals of giant amounts of military-aged men that are obviously not fleeing. They're getting bribed to do this, are being pushed into villages and all that, and they cause havoc. And they're bullying and assaulting the locals. That's the opposite of multicultural integration. Yeah, and it also, by the way, breeds frickin' xenophobia, which is completely a natural reaction to that. Yeah? If you see a group of obviously not Dutch people hang together, well, in the past it would be like, hey, that's like a group of foreigners, that's okay. Now it's like, that's fucking dangerous. Like, what if they assault you? Yeah? Because they could. That breeds xenophobia, which is a natural response to being confronted with that sort of thing all the time. Yeah. And that xenophobia is going to get in the way of any future attempts to actually create a stable multicultural society with a dominant nation of the original inhabitants. Always has to be the majority. Right? It's going to disrupt opportunities to form anything like that. So it actually is more likely to lead to an exodus. Because after this is all over, there's going to be a lot of like Dutch people here that will just be like, no, fuck all these foreigners. Like, we don't trust it anymore. Get out of here. They're going to have the xenophobic backlash response. Because the deep state ruined it by abusing the systems. Right? Is that what you all want? Is that good for anything? Or did a bunch of Satanists just ruined the actual durable, stable form of multiculturalism? Did they just ruin it by pushing it, forcing it, getting people that obviously are not integrating, that are basically instructed to replace us? Like, yeah, you can't have a multicultural society with a group of people that don't give a shit and that are instructed to replace you. Yeah, no shit. No shit, that's not gonna work. Right? But then, of course, there's always gonna be people that are, oh, they're Muslims. Oh, they're Muslims. Oh, the Muslim raped this and that. It's like, dude, just stop. Just stop. Right? And I mean, there are apostate people from Islamic nations that will come here, act like animals, criminals, and then say they're Muslim towards the government, because that is like a liability shield that the government like gives them free pass over. But it's the government that's enabling them, because they're basically pretending like they're Muslim. Like, the government's not consulting an actual imam about that. Like, hey, is that actually proper behavior for a Muslim? No. They're like, oh, he's a Muslim. Okay, well, then he can get away with anything. Because in the most fanatical corners of their books, they're supposedly allowing it. But I mean, that's officially already like, no, you're not supposed to do that. That's like, yeah, it might be in there. It doesn't mean that you're supposed to do that. Right? Just like, well, especially, yeah, with the Bible and the Old Testament, there's things in there that like, that are not encouraged to do that now. I mean, just because it's in the Bible doesn't mean that you have to like step for step reenact everything. That's a form of extremism. You're not supposed to do that. Well, the Islamic world has that too. They're not all just super fanatics. I mean, there's some tribes that are like that. You should be very careful about them. Like the Wahhabists. They're like pretty damn fanatical. Like mountain tribes that are really fanatical about it. And like, yeah, well, those people are going to be pretty crazy. They're not going to integrate. They're just going to try to force everybody else to follow their code instead. Like, but that's not all of them. Like, not even by a long shot. Like, those people make war on other more moderate Islamic groups too. They war with one another. Because they're in opposition. Like, they're, yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting tired. I'm getting tired by the subject now. I'm gonna move on. I think I made all my points. I hope it makes sense to you guys. I have no idea. I never get any damn feedback from anybody that I talk to out here about these things. But I mean, I hope that my efforts are being appreciated. I'm really trying to do the right thing here. I'm trying to break spells, break illusions, suggestions that we are being fed and conditioned with that are bad. You shouldn't fall for it. And I'm just trying to help out. Right? The more you fall for these illusions, the more you play into the satanic schemes that are, this Satanists just want everybody to become divided, and then after the vision is complete, get conquered. That's why they do it. People that tap into it don't even all know it necessarily. They just got conditioned into it. They're just like, no, they made up their mind, Islam is Satanism. And they treat it like that, which is insane. Because it isn't. It's not that at all. Right? But hey, I mean, the West has Satanists too. Like, yeah, they might come from Christian communities even, and then they became Satanists. Are they still those Christians? Are you just gonna call them Christians because they came from a Christian nation, even though they're obviously acting the opposite? No, we tend to not do that. So why do that with another region in the world that has another religion? Why just do it with them then? Say, oh, they're all Muslims. The criminals are the Muslims. No, it's insane. It's indecent. It's sloppy. It's stupid. And it doesn't lead to anything good. Right. Let's move on. Or I might round out the show. I don't know. Maybe this is just what I talk about today. What? What? What the fuck? Right, anyway, I hope you guys appreciate the show out there. I got a Rogan's up from somebody. I probably keep me in your fur. He always does that. I appreciate it. Would be nice to have some more feedback though during the live show. That would be great. Bro. Fuck is that? So weird when the browser just crashes out of nowhere. What? The fuck is this? Okay, that's very rare. Browser crashes twice in a row. It's weird. Yeah, I think I'm gonna round out the show. It's been fine. It's a bit, yeah, just me rambling on about this one damn subject. And there might be tons of people that think, like, what are you even doing? I don't know, I'm not, like, really doing anything coordinated. I'm just telling you how I see things what I think we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing in general, all of us. And yeah, that's what the show is about today. Right. So yeah, tomorrow I'm not having a show tomorrow. Just so you know, I'm having another appointment, so there'll be no show tomorrow. Hey, the sky is, by the way, clearing up a little. That's nice. Clouds are parting a bit, turning into more sheepish-looking clouds. Right. So, anyway, I hope everybody's appreciating the show. I think I played all the videos. Oh, still not. The Hitler was a Masonic puppet one. And I mean, hey, Viscosity has to show up in my chat before I start playing that. So, I don't know, it might take a while. I don't know what he's doing. It just sporadically shows up. Right. So, thanks everyone for coming. Hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the gift card, PayPal, Patreon, Gift Send Go. Links are all in the description box below, or send me super chat over at the Rumble live chat when the show is live, or subscribe to my channel. Support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. I can really use it. A lot. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Seriously, like, the more you help me out now, the less I'm gonna have like super tight budget in like the last 2 weeks of the month, or rather like the first 2 weeks of every new month. Like, yeah, that's when I get into trouble financially, and getting some support just really helps a lot. So please help me out, guys, please, I beg of you. Support your local Orwin. Right, so I'll be back in 2 days with Flat Earth Early Bird number 2616 on a Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm not doing a show. Hope to see you all then. Everybody have a great rest of this Monday and tomorrow, and until the next